Hello, hello. This is my channel, Pivot and Adapt. Greetings from Accra, Ghana. And my name is Kiko. This is my platform. I call it such because I think I'm a very boring person, a very stable person, someone who likes schedules and not a lot of spontaneity. But yet, I always get thrown off my path and I'm trying my hard to adapt. So I call it Pivot and Adapt. And I'm from California. I am African American and Okinawan, and I have left the United States. Now we're dipping into 13 years that I left. And I lived in Japan twice, and after the second time of living there for a long time, thinking that I'm never gonna leave, I ended up here in Ghana. And why? Well, this is my other motherland. So yes, as I mentioned, African American and Okinawan. So, and I'm a very motherland girl. I like to know my roots. I like to know where I come from, and I have to be in it and live it in order to somehow function in life. It's really strange, but that's how I am. And I just like learning about, myself, um, and things like that, and history. I have started to get deeper into history, more like on. Whoops! It's also windy. Yeah, it's rainy season here in Ghana, and yeah, where I'm at, it's kind of windy and rainy. It hasn't rained so much. Where was I at? Yeah, history. I like to go as far back as ancient civilization and things that are written on concrete, because I think that's where the truth lies. So, yep. What else can I share right now? Did I mention I've been here in Ghana for 6 years? Uh, I am a entrepreneur, specifically. Well, I've done many things in my life, but we'll get into that in other videos. Right now, I can say that I focus on. I'm a sommelier, and I also farm. I do organic, sustainable, biodynamic farming, and I specialize in various tomato varieties, like up to 20. And so, but I also have another channel for my farm. So if you want to follow me over there, and you can do that. I'll put the information down below. And what else can I say? I think what I want to say briefly to everyone is just something that I always think about, but I've been watching. I We all pay attention to the world, right? But I've been paying attention more and more, and it just justifies the reasons why I've moved the way I've moved in life. But one thing that's on the tip of my mind right now that I want to share with everyone, no matter what your background is, the country you come from, whether you think it works or not, I think everyone needs to try to invest in getting a passport. It's just a suggestion, but I think that would be a very good thing to do, because you never know when you have to dip out of your country. And don't think that maybe, because I know that there's some countries where maybe you think having a passport is meaningless. Just do it anyways. Do it anyways, right? Okay, so that's my main message for the moment. Oh no, I have another one. I have another one. Do your best to eat as healthy as you can. If you can, try to grow your own food. If you're in an apartment, try to grow it in your balcony. If you're living in a country or your landlord says that you can't grow stuff on your balcony, try your hardest to grow it inside of your house next to the light. Like, just do your best, okay? Because there's a lot of weird stuff going out there that I've predicted since I was a young girl, and it's now all coming to light. And I'm like, yeah, I told you that like more than a decade ago or 2 decades ago. So, yeah, be careful what you put in your body, and be careful what you consume, you know? And your instinct is the truth. If you feel something, then that's your truth. Yeah. What else do I want to say? I have a saying where I say nothing good comes in haste. meaning a lot of us, we want to move very quickly, fast. We wanted something done last year, yesterday. That's not always the case. Sometimes you have to start building small, small steps in order to achieve the thing that you want to do, and you want to do it correctly, and try to minimize. I'm not saying minimize the bad experiences or the challenging experiences, but sometimes going at a slower, steady pace can get you somewhere that you really need to be at and can be more valuable in the end. So that's my message to y'all. Stay tuned. Just stay tuned and like, share, and subscribe. And hello to my fans who probably came over from TikTok. I am here doing long form content. It won't be too long. I'll be doing like between 5 and 12 minutes, unless there's some special occasion that I'm doing something longer. But anyways, have a beautiful day.